How's it going, guys? HD here. In this video, I'll be showing you guys the Las Vegas Black Knights expansion team I built using the new creative team mode as well as the arena editor. So here, guys, is actually a look at the mock-up I found online that I kind of used to inspire me for how I made the team. I really like the Warhorse Knight chess piece they used, as there's actually a Knight chess piece in NHL 17. I also really like the color scheme they use, and I tried to duplicate it as best as possible. We're going to look at both the home and away jerseys. As you guys can see, it's kind of got a military theme, and that's because Bill Foley, the owner of the Las Vegas team, is actually an alma mater of the West Point U.S. Military Academy, so I thought that was pretty cool. Liked the idea they had, and I figured why not try to duplicate that in NHL 17. Also, if you guys didn't know, the reason the team name is the Black Knights is because he's come out and said that's kind of the name he's leaning towards, so even though it's not 100% official yet, that will probably be the team name. So I'm going to show you guys the details here as well. It'll show you a quick look at the jersey. So you guys can look at the jersey here while I read you all of the info. Team name, of course, Black Knights. City name, Las Vegas. Play-by-play name's the Knights. Unfortunately, Black Knights isn't available. Abbreviation LV. Arena name, T-Mobile Arena. That's the actual arena they'll be playing in. It's where all the UFC fights happen. Team prestige, bottom. As an expansion team, I think that makes sense. Market size small. Las Vegas is actually pretty small. I think they have like a 500,000 population. Obviously one of the biggest tourist destinations in the world, but population wise they're not that big, especially in terms of hockey. Local fan base, casual for sure. National fan base, same thing. Local popularity, national popularity, both bottom. And then right here you can actually set the level for all your concessions, parking lot, team store, club seating. But as I'm not really doing a franchise mode, none of that matters. So you guys gotta look at the jersey there before I show you the away and the alternate. I'll also show you the other logo. So the primary logo there, guys, like I said, I based it off of that original logo I showed you. I thought it turned out pretty well. It's a black knight piece with a bit of gray shading, gold outline, the red eye there just kind of makes it look like menacing. Secondary marks here, you can see we have the knight there holding the sword, as well as just a Spartan helmet, which I'm hoping kind of looks like a knight helmet with the color I used of black and gray, but I think it is supposed to be a Spartan helmet. Team colors there, we have gray, gold, and red. Black's probably our main color, but because black's really easy to get to opposed to a specific shade of gray, gold, or red, that's why I made the team colors those colors, so it's easy to get to when you're editing jerseys and equipment and things like that. So team uniform here, guys. Like I was saying, you already seen the home uniform. I hope you guys like this. Thought it turned out pretty well. It actually looks almost exactly like the one I found online, except for the sleeves. The V's on the side should be upside down. I think they're supposed to be like private logos from like the military, but other than that, I think it's pretty much exact. We have the all black pants there with the helmet logo on the bottom just to give it a little bit of something. Also, the socks are supposed to have like 2 gold bars with a red pinstripe. Unfortunately, that sock type wasn't available, so had to work with what we had. But other than that, it's pretty much exact, and I think it turned out pretty well. The away jersey here, guys, is pretty much the exact same thing, except where the home jersey is gray, the away jersey is white. Other than that, though, the exact same. And then right here is a look at the alternate jersey, which, as you can see, is a bit different. We have like the knight with the sword logo there in the middle instead of the horse. We also have the horse on the shoulders, where before we had nothing. We have like a V at the bottom there as well. I made the socks have like this V color, so that's the alternate. I don't know. I'm kind of like mixed on it. Don't really like how there's no, like, it doesn't attach there on the side. Also don't like how the socks don't attach in the back, but other than that, I don't think it looks too bad. So we'll just take a closer look here at the home jersey, kind of give you guys a better idea of how everything works. So with the jersey here, if you guys are wanting the color scheme, this is a look at all of the different colors I'm using. So like I said, lots of grays, red, gold, and then the black there. Looks pretty good, I think. Really not much more I could do with it. On the font here, I was thinking about using like a spiky font because that kind of makes sense with knights, but I ended up using this blocky font instead to kind of go with a more military feel for the actual jersey, even though the logo, of course, is the Black Knights. Then, of course, we have the pants, which, like I said, are all black, but then I made sure to add that little helmet on the bottom just to give it a bit more something. I felt all black would be a bit too plain. Socks, there really no reason to zoom in on that, even with the skater equipment. I also did make one goalie for the home team. The rest of them I didn't really bother, just be the exact same. It was kind of tough to do, though, with the goalie equipment as well as the player equipment. You don't get to choose the equipment. Wasn't really a fan of the goalie equipment they gave me to work with, but here's kind of what I did. Obviously, black and gold are the main colors. Red's kind of like the trim. Really don't like that blocker style they made me use. Neither do I really like the glove. Like the red like clips there, you actually can't change the color of. Like the red clip on the left, as well as that red bar on the right. Like, I didn't choose that to be red. That's just default red. You can't change it for some reason. Pads also, not a huge fan of those pads, but virtually we had, so that's just kind of a look there at what the home goalie would look like. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it for the jerseys. Just one last look here at the alternate, the away, and then of course the home. So like I said, I think they're pretty nice. You guys let me know in the comments whether or not you like them. So for the arena, I did my best to recreate the T-Mobile arena. So base architecture here, I went with the Pro Stadium 8 as it's kind of triple tiered like T-Mobile Arena. They have the seats, the small section of seats there in the middle of the upper and lower bowl. Also here guys, for the wall color, this one I basically just left how it was, so it's like gray, white, and black. It looks like it just regular colors in like real life. Tunnel color here again, just black, white, and gray, just plain colors. And then same thing with the roof color. You're probably never going to see it, but it's gray. Next here guys, I think we have the Jumbotron, and as you guys can see, the scoreboard actually looks pretty similar I think to the real scoreboard. I'll show you guys a picture here to compare, but it's got those 4 big screens. It's also got like that little piece on the corners, so I think this is pretty accurate for the scoreboard that's actually going to be used. Obviously ours has like our team colors and everything on them. Next we have the netting color, which is just white. There's really nothing else there to click on. For the seats, I looked and the seats are all black already, which kind of works with the Black Knights, so I just went in and made all of our seats black, both upper and lower bowl. Stairs and railings here, they're just kind of like all gray. As you guys can see here from the stair color, just gray. And then the railings are like this whitish gray. You guys can kind of see that in the background. Boards and glass. For this, I just left the boards red. Most hockey arenas are. And then the middle there, I added some red lights on it just to kind of make it look cool. As well, it gives you more options for things like when players score and stuff. You can have that blink on and off, as you guys will see here in a couple minutes. For the ice, I just have our main logo in the center. I thought about having like 2 of them and looking at each other. I thought that might look kind of cool. I'll show you guys what I was talking about. You guys can let me know what you think about this. I liked it kind of, but then I thought about it. Most teams just have one main logo, and I thought, I don't know. I was pretty torn on it. I just ended up going with the one main logo. You guys can let me know which one you think's better. The line though, I went the red diamonds as we are in Vegas, so I figured I had to incorporate, you know, some card stuff in there. So I figured why not put some diamonds there on the center ice line. Right here guys, we have arena presentation. This is all the special effects and sounds for your arena, and they happen at different points during the game. So you have the intro presentation, goal presentation, power play presentation, and win presentation. For the intro presentation, you get a prop. This is what your players will skate out of. So for us, of course, I used the horse as that is our logo. So it's a pretty cool thing, I think, for the players to skate out of as well. I don't think there's a single horse logo in the NHL, so that actually could really work out if that's what Las Vegas goes with. Stanchion effects here. This is just what the boards are going to look like. So when the players skate out, you'll see like these red lights flashing on the side of the glass there, which I think is pretty cool. And then finally, the signature effects. This was like all these special effects shown in the trailer. So for our team here, I decided to go with the fire, as I think that matches up with the Knights. The lightning coil really wouldn't have worked, but I can show you guys that, as well as the scoreboard smoke and the goal light smoke. I have a feeling most people will be using either fire or lightning, as both are a bit cooler than smoke, but you never know, maybe someone just likes the smoke effect. So you also have the goal presentation. This one adds a couple lights on it. So there's a light that goes over the net where you score on. I just have like this pulsing light. I don't know, it's pretty hard to see right now. I feel like it might be easier when there's actually players for the light to bounce off of, opposed to just this white ice. You also have a light that goes at center ice. I'm guessing that's like when they go back to do the face-off after scoring. I'm not exactly sure when that would take place. Stanchion effects, again, you can change it up. So for this one, it's like a multicolored light, you guys can see. Looks like it's red and green opposed to just red. There are like different options for the blinking. You can have it like slower, super fast, or just still. So I think that was the one that we were using. Also, you can choose the lights. Mine are set to red, but you can choose any different color except for black. I did black and it didn't show up. So for whatever reason, you can't do black. Like it shows up as white basically. Signature effects you can put on again. So I just have the fire going. The goal light, you can choose any different goal light. So I got the box light here as it lights up the whole thing. You can also do with the vertical LED in the back there, the bar light, or just the classic goal lamps. But like I said, I like the box light there. I think it would just shine the whole thing red when somebody gets a goal. You also have the goal horn to choose from. So for our team, I decided to go with this Nightingale goal horn. It was like the closest thing I could find that resembled Knights kind of, even though I know it's not spelled the same or anything, but it does kind of resemble it. So I'll just play this for you guys to hear. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's got like the bird chirping in the background. It kind of like resembles a knight. There was no like war cry or anything like that, or you know, something that would resemble knights or medieval any better than that. So I had to go with it. As well, you get a goal song for after the goal horn goes off. So I'm into EDM, figured I'd use this electric song here. I went with Crash 2.0 Adventure Club versus Dallas K. I'll play it here in the background while I talk. I think if I don't do this, I'll probably get a copyright strike, but just an EDM song for when we score, why not? So next here, guys, we have the power play presentation. For this one, all you get to choose actually is the power play song. Again, I'm with an EDM song. I'm with No Way Out featuring, I don't even know who this is, I'm not gonna lie, Cat Nestel and Vice Tone, but I thought it worked out because it's, you know, saying no way out, teams on the penalty kill, they feel trapped, I don't know. Basically just figured out a way there to get another EDM song in. Plus it's Las Vegas, and you know, there's always different DJs and stuff playing at clubs, so I figured we probably are going to have a lot of, you know, EDM songs at the actual Las Vegas arena. And finally, guys, we have the win presentation here. For this one, guys, all you get to choose is the outro and the win song, and for the outro, the only option is Team Salute. So obviously, might as well put that on opposed to turning it off. And for the win song here, I figured why not use the third EDM song here, which is Until You Were Gone, featuring Emily Warren by the Chainsmokers. I'm a pretty big Chainsmokers fan, so I'm happy that they got this song. And I was actually asking Clappy to get, like, Don't Let Me Down or Roses in, but he said it didn't happen. So pretty cool, I think, song there. And like I was saying earlier, there's always DJs in Las Vegas. They're definitely going to have some EDM playing. And if you guys didn't know too, there's actually a bunch of different songs here from the soundtrack. You guys can actually tell if there's songs from the soundtrack by the fact that they have cover art. So if you guys are wondering what songs are in the soundtrack, you want to kind of listen to them, or at least, like, you know, preview them. All the songs here with cover art are part of the soundtrack. So you guys can just go to the Team Arena editor and then look through all the songs, and you can see them that way. If they don't have the album art, then they're actually just in-game only, like Chelsea Dagger and songs like that. And finally, guys, right here you can see the arena preview, which I don't really think works that well. Like right here you can see center ice. If I tilt it down, you can see our mascot. You can see, like, kind of like the stands and stuff. Like we have the lower bowl, the middle bowl, and then you can kind of see the upper bowl. But like I'd like a shot from like the top corner that shows the jumbotron. There's no way to do that. Like height, that goes down, this goes up, and we're gonna get stopped right there. Like that's the highest we can go, even if we like go to the corner. And I'd love a shot from the corner, seeing the jumbotron and stuff, like, you know, you'd have in real life, sitting in the top corner. But for some reason that's not available, so unfortunately can't really give you guys that great of a look at the arena. Just realized after going back to the main menu here, guys, that the shot I was looking for of the jumbotron and the rest of the arena is the one in the background there. So that's the shot of the arena I was trying to get for you guys. And finally here we have the rosters. So I don't know if I mentioned this earlier or not, but I figured just to go with all free agent players on the team, as I really don't know which players are going to be protected by which teams. It's too hard to tell, especially a year away. So I just went with all players that are currently in free agency or were in free agency last year. So we got David Booth here, Dan Boyle, Brizgalov even, Eric Cole, Matt Cook, Enroth, Gustad, Grossman, Havlat. I probably don't have to say everyone's name there, but Hudler's pretty good. Most of the guys are just kind of third and fourth line guys. We got Kyle Quincy there. Chris Russell's still available, so I figured why not put him on the team. Semin. Let's see if we got anyone else worth mentioning. Vermette just got dropped, so I figured we pick him up. We need him on the team. Verbat is still a free agent, so there's just a look at all the guys on the team. 30 of 40 roster spots, which is how many the team's asking to draft one player from every NHL team. And we actually only have 7 million or just under in cap space left. So anyway, guys, that is a look at the Las Vegas Black Knights team in NHL 17. I feel like I'm definitely going to probably recreate this team in the full game and do an expansion team mode with it. Obviously, I think I have to replace a current team, but it'd be better than like taking a current team's roster or whatever. So I'll look forward to that, even though it's going to suck having to recreate all the jerseys and everything. That did take a while to do, but still should be a lot of fun. So definitely, guys, let me know if you'd like to see a Las Vegas Black Knights expansion team series in NHL 17 in the new franchise mode. Besides that, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Goodbye.